Hello everyone, here is Anna and I have today a very special guest with me, my friend Linda Leine, who has kindly agreed to film this video with me. We would like to discuss today a couple of themes from our classical music world and just to chat a little bit in a relaxed atmosphere of Linda's wonderful home and to share our thoughts with you guys. So first of all, I would like to thank you, Linda, for being with me here today, for inviting me. I'm really happy to have you here. Thank you very much. And maybe you could start telling a little bit about yourself to my subscribers, if you would like to.
Yes, of course. Thank you that you invited me. I'm very happy. A little bit nervous. It's okay. I come from Latvia, from very, very beautiful city, Riga. It's my home and my heart stays always with Latvia and Riga. And yes, I was born there. I started to play piano when I was 5 years old. Till I was 19, I went to the school, was having a lot of competitions and stuff like that, concerts, and afterwards I studied almost 2 years in Latvia Music Academy. And then after that I went to Germany to study in Hamburg with Professor Lilla studied Liedgestaltung with singers as well, and my master's in Lübeck Music Hochschule. And then afterwards I started to play piano duo with my partner Daria Marcinina, and we studied in Rostock piano duo as well, masters and then concert exam.
So do you do something besides of your duo right now?
Yes.
Like a lot as a collaborative pianist, right?
Not a lot, but when I have this possibility, of course, I always try to do it. I like to learn new stuff, and it's something that makes me really, really happy. And now, 1 year ago, I started to play as well trio with clarinet in Latvia with my Latvian friends.
Just a few words from myself. I would like to tell a little bit more about Linda. So first of all, I don't know, how long have we been knowing each other? Probably like for 8 years, I think.
Yes, we met in master classes.
Yeah, we met each other during a master class, not so far from here. We're right now in Hamburg. And Linda is like a big inspiration for me, both musically and personally. Linda is a very special person, a very special musician, and her piano duo with Daria Marcinina, who is also a very good friend of mine, and I hope maybe one day we can also film a very interesting video with both of them, where we can talk maybe about your duo career, because they have a great and wonderful career. For example, they were nominated for Opus Classic, which is a great music award, famous all over the world, and of course I will link everything down below about them, and I would be very happy if you follow them. And yes, so I'm very happy to have Linda here today, and maybe let's get start with our few questions that we would like to discuss. So I would like to ask you, what kind of expectations did you have from this job when you were a kid, or maybe when you were a teenager?
It's difficult to say, because I think I'm such strange maybe person, because I didn't have any real expectations.
Really? You didn't have any expectations?
No, I really liked to play.
Okay.
And my only expectation was that I will be on a stage.
Okay.
So I never thought, will I earn money with music? Nobody told me that I could, first of all. I mean, we were practicing in Latvia. Nobody told us that we will earn money or something like that. So I think, yes, I was somehow naive. I thought, yes, I will practice and then I will have concerts. That's the only expectation. And of course, then I was a little bit older, like 16, 17, and I started to look around how it is with other people, and they really play concerts and get money. And then
Was it already in Latvia or
yes,
here in Germany?
No, it was
Okay.
still in Latvia. And then I thought, I was still very naive, and I thought, yes, I have to practice more and be much better than I am. Win the competitions, of course. That was the thing that in our school in Latvia and Russia, I think it was a very popular thing that if you will win a competition, then it will be a very great career. And yes, and I mean, I think I was about 20-something when I really understood that it is not so easy to get concerts, that it's not so easy to win a competition. I was, I think, quite old to understand it in that time. So in reality...
Yes, how does the reality look for you right now? Do you still do competitions alone or in duo, or do you, like, did you choose some kind of other way to make it?
I'm trying not to do competitions. I would not say now I will never do competition, maybe, because then I don't know, some year later your subscriber will say, no, she plays in
did a competition,
but she says that she will not. So I'm not saying never say never. You know, more. I have other motivations in my life which I think it's better for me right now. So my reality looks like I'm teaching, I write new projects, I'm trying to find concerts, our management for piano duo tries to find some concerts. Yeah, so my reality it's maybe different, because I thought that we will just practice, make our music,
and then a miracle happens.
Yes, and then you play concerts, and in best case scenario you can live some life, of course, and practice. That's all. And then somebody will come, or call you, and they'll, Linda, we're waiting just for you. Come and play now this concert. So of course, it's not like that, and it doesn't matter. You can be great pianist or musician, but we are really a lot of musicians, a lot of people, pianists who are great musicians, and we cannot, everybody can't get all concerts. It's not just possible. So you have to find some other way, and this other way is make connections, write emails, write projects, think about your specific things, what you do good, better than somebody else.
Like different, right?
Different.
So from my perspective, I definitely should say that probably it's because we are both coming from post-Soviet countries. I think that the atmosphere, the school in Russia and in Latvia are probably very similar. It was, I think, for me absolutely the same. First of all, nobody told me what is it actually to be a musician. I was always told just to practice for 10 hours per day, and then suddenly there will be somebody who will find me, and just because I'm playing nicely, they will invite me for concerts, and of course on the first place to win a competition. Yeah, we are very competition-oriented countries, especially when it comes to pianists. And yeah, I can relate a lot to what you are saying. And I think I'm right now still in the process of understanding that the world, the musical world, is working differently, and it's not about competitions, at least not for everybody. And I'm still thinking about the ways, what can I do different, what I'm special at, and yeah, so I hope maybe in some years I will finally find out what I'm actually doing and what I really want to do. And yes, but definitely I think the reality and the expectations that we had earlier, it's like two different things. An interesting question that I would like to ask you is, how do you keep a work-life balance, being a classical pianist, playing in so many different ensembles and doing so many projects? Is it easy? Is it difficult for you? How is it for you?
Actually, difficult question, a good question and difficult. And I think everybody now, it's so very popular question, this work-life balance. I think everybody wants to know, everybody wants to be this perfect, that have everything in hands. I'm not like that.
Perfection of balancing.
I'm not. Of course, I'm not. I think the only balance that I seek to find in my life is to listen to myself, to my body. And when I hear it, then I think, what is good for me now? In that moment, I feel this work-life balance thing is good. When I don't hear myself and I'm completely lost in my work, and it could be very, very good project, and it can be very good month or almost year, but afterwards I'm exhausted and I'm tired and almost depressive, then I think, oh, I didn't listen to my body, I didn't listen what I really, really need. So that's the only thing. I don't have any, magic pill, what I could say, this works for everybody. I just think what could work for me, for myself. So I'm trying to have fun in life, watch movies, go for walks, see friends, go home, practice good but not too much, rehearse, have clean house, that you feel it good for you, feels good for you.
But how do you find time, like, for doing everything? It sounds very nice, but how do you find fun?
I'm not doing everything. So I really understand when you choose, when you are watching movie, you're watching movie. You don't practice. When you're practicing, you're practicing. When you go for walk, you are walking. So it's a little bit like, sounds better than it is, of course, and I'm not a Buddhist, but I'm trying to. It was a long time in my life when I was walking, and I'm thinking, oh, you have to practice, but you're walking now. How shame on you. You need to really practice, and then you will not play this concert well. But I understood, if I'm walking and I'm doing really good in my walk, then I will play better.
It's absolutely true.
Of course, sometimes something is unexpected. You open scores and you're practicing these 2 hours and no, it will be not. And then you are saying no to everything, no to walks, no to friends, no to everything, and you are practicing. But it's like, of course, it is like that. Then it is not work-life balance in that moment, but it is like that. It's in everybody's life like that.
Yeah, you are saying very good things. I will think about many of them, especially I really liked how you described when you walk, you just walk, and when you practice, you just practice. But I should say, for myself, I don't know, I think I'm just starting working on looking for a balance in life, because I never had balance in my life. I was always this kid who was busy the whole day. I also had a very difficult school, and later when I went to college and to music universities, I was just practicing. I really didn't have any life. And in the past years, I suffered with many difficult burnouts, and I realized that your body needs rest, and your body and your soul needs different food. I'm not saying I never watched movies or I never walked. Of course I did, but I think I always exaggerated with practicing and with working in general, and I still do, and I still have a long way to learn. And I think it's also a problem of our system, of our musical system, that just forces you to practice a lot, and that tells you do more, even if you're a hardworking person, a hardworking kid. And for example, your parents, your teachers see that you do practice enough, but when you cannot stop, for example, because for me it's also a problem to stop working and just to tell yourself, okay, it's evening and now you just need to rest, to prepare for the next day. So when you don't stop, they just like inspire you to do more, and they say, "Oh wow, that's great! You have a burnout. Like, you know, you deserve it. But it's so cool that you have a burnout. Yeah, let's like celebrate it." I remember once my chamber music professor said that she cannot enjoy classical music anymore because obviously she's a professor, she's professional pianist, and she's teaching every day, and she hears so much classical music in different quality that she cannot really enjoy classical music, for example, when she goes to the concert. And I thought, okay, this is a very interesting thing to discuss. What do you think about it? Can you still enjoy classical music?
I hope so. Not in everyday basis, because when you are teaching and when you're practicing classical music, I think I don't like music at all.
Yeah.
So I cannot listen to anything. Or if I'm listening to something completely different, some rock metal, I don't know, something really, really, really...
Do you listen to rock metal?
I can listen. Yes,
yeah,
to
really?
some having some fun at home, dancing or something like that. Then I like this energy when you really can dance or scream things out. That I think this not every classical music can do it with you. So I choose some other things to listen. But I really think that I can enjoy concerts, to listen concerts. Unfortunately, just good concerts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, obviously.
Yes, but when I was younger, I could listen some bad concerts as well.
And you still enjoyed them?
I could still enjoy because the music was good.
Okay, I see.
And I could...
Because you like the pieces.
Yes, like for example, you're listening to, I don't know, to third sonata of Scriabin, and somebody is playing like that, but you are like, oh, the music is great, and maybe I could do it better. Something like that, or something that says you inside, you need to learn this thing because it's really so beautiful. It doesn't matter how he plays, because Scriabin, he's genius. And I think when you are going to concert, one thing that I understood once, you have to prepare yourself for the concert going.
Yes. Even being like a professional musician.
Yes, you cannot go you cannot work 8 hours teaching, then practicing, and in the evening going just to concert. We're not concentrated at all. We're just sitting there listening to the stuff and thinking, my God, I want to go home, I want to sleep, I really, really can't listen now for the music. And
counting the lamps. Like.
And after teaching, you are just thinking about
what did he play?
Yeah, what's good, not good, how he does the pedal. You really can't enjoy just listening to the music. But of course, in reality, it never happens like that. That you really can take afternoon just free to go and to listen to the concert. Somehow you have to prepare for this thing. I think then you will enjoy it more, and it's possible to enjoy. And but I really believe in music. I mean, the music is so bigger than the people who are playing it. So sometimes it can be that it's shitty concert, but the music is so great that you are enjoying it like a kid.
What I noticed for myself is, for example, that I indeed enjoy piano music class. When I listen to the orchestra, chamber music, like everything what I'm doing not so much, let's say. Well, I'm not playing in orchestra, of course. Then I can really enjoy it just as an amateur, seriously. Like when I'm going to a symphony concert, I just enjoy it as an amateur because I don't really understand anything. Of course, I can say if it's a good, bad orchestra, if I liked it less or more, if music is good or not that good. But when I'm going to piano music, like to a piano performance, I definitely cannot enjoy it as an amateur. Yeah, it's more like analyzing. And what I also noticed that I cannot really listen to basically any music, not only classical music, as a background when I'm at home. I like silence. Like I hate music when it's just playing at home. If I sit down and listen to something what I want to listen to, then it's good. But when it's background, it's horrible for me. I don't know, how's it for you? Do you listen like as a background to some kind of music?
When I'm writing emails, I can't listen to the
Right.
music. It's just not.
Okay.
I need to concentrate, and it has to be silence. Or if I'm really tired, no music for me. But I remember when I'm writing just something like, or drawing or something like that, then I like this background music that makes me happy. Or yes, or it has to be like in the room, like I'm dancing or doing something with the music. It has to, yes, that background, it's possible for me. But I think not classical music. And I thought last time I went to a massage, I understood that it could be background music, but please no piano for me, because I can't relax. Because,
Yeah, of course you can.
it's just terrible.
You need to analyze when you're
Yeah,
listening
you are
to
analyzing
music.
the piano, and like you said, it's really true. I enjoy more concerts that not the piano concerts. The orchestra chamber music I enjoy more than piano. That's true.
So we are both pianists, as you already realized, and we both has experience playing solo and playing in an ensemble with somebody, with other musicians. What do you think about the difference between playing solo, being alone on the stage, or maybe practicing alone, and compare it to working with other musicians? How's it for you?
Yes, for me, it's actually really difficult because my whole life I was something like, I don't know, it comes maybe from the school or from teachers, or somehow I thought that I will be solo pianist.
Okay.
That was my expectation. I will be always alone. Not always alone on the stage, but I mean most of my time I will be playing solo concerts, and then sometimes chamber music. I don't know why. It's like maybe it's some small girl's dream that you are alone on the stage and everybody admires you or something like that. And it is really difficult for me personally, and I like it because of course it's a freedom. You can do anything you want. You can play any tempos you want, how you want, and it depends on you. Everything, the practicing, the organization, on how you are practicing, what you will play, how you will think your programs. You don't have to check with anybody. I mean, of course you have to check with some concert organizers and such things, but actually it's a great freedom. But I was really lonely, really lonely, and I think I'm a team player.
I think it's again the problem of our music system, educational system, that we are, maybe it's like funny for you guys, but honestly we were told since we were kids that, you know, like there is a first place, like first class of musicians who are playing solo, then there is a second class who is playing who are playing chamber music, and then for example for pianists the third class is like working with singers, you know, or for orchestra musicians I guess it's like working in an orchestra, which is, I mean, this is ridiculous. Like it's disgusting. It's really not, because music is equal. Any kind of music is great, and any kind of doing music is amazing and difficult. But that's how we grew up, right?
Yes, of course. The chamber music is just something really fantastic, and it can be with different musicians, with different ensembles, and it makes me personally really happy, and I like this energy in rehearsals. It makes me really happy, and I know that when I was practicing alone on the stage was everything fine. I liked it to be, of course, stage fright and everything that it's more when you are playing alone. For me personally, but on the stage was okay. But these lonely hours alone at the piano was really difficult for me, and it's so much more fun to practice with other people. How's for you?
I think I really like both. Like, it's very important for me, I think, to have both. And right now I'm more in a phase where I play alone a lot, where I play solo. And I like it. Like, I have a feeling it's really for myself to be on the stage alone. Again, because of the same reasons that you were talking about, like to have your complete freedom and to be able to decide everything on your own, what you want to do. But at the same time, I also really love to play chamber music. And I'm right now in a search for a stable ensemble because I really miss it. Again, like just this energy, being with people, like doing music together. I think it's so beautiful, and it's just a great thing to have in your life, and I really miss it. I do some chamber music, but right now not a lot, and I would like to do more. I also enjoy working with singers, but maybe not accompanying, like not working with opera singers, but more for the songs. I guess it's just always a bit more interesting for pianists. Well, it depends on the person. I think there are also many pianists who like working in an opera or ballet, but yeah, I would also love maybe to work on a stable basis with a singer. So I think, yeah, probably both things are very important for me.
What I think else in chamber music, you can learn from other musicians.
Yes, this is a wonderful thing because you can learn, you can explore the music together, you can have fun, you can, I don't know, like do a rehearsal or a concert and after go somewhere to eat together. And when you do a solo concert, I think it's so often that after a solo concert, if nobody invites you for a dinner, you just go like after a concert completely alone.
With the flowers.
Yeah, with flowers, like to a restaurant, and then you drink alone and you feel so awkward. Like this is a very awkward feeling, which will never happen to you if you have an ensemble.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Another question that I would like to ask you, I'm just really curious myself because I haven't played online concerts so far because of different reasons, but you have played two, right?
Yes.
Two very good online concerts that you didn't organize them by yourself, right? It was like from other concert organizations. So maybe you could talk a little bit about that, about this like new experience for you, right? How was it compared to a normal live concert? How did you feel about that?
Yeah, I was actually very happy in the moment that we will play a concert, and I didn't thought how it will be. I was just happy because in this time it was very difficult because you lose all your motivation to practice at all, and you don't know why you are doing that, and just to practice just for yourself, I think it's not really for me. It's difficult. I always needed. That's something what I said earlier, that my expectations were always I'm practicing for the stage. So if you're not having stage, so why you are practicing? Yes, and then came the one concert was with my singer, another was with my duo partner. It was actually great fun. Because you are nervous and you know that everybody will watch, and it's a good feeling because you're not completely alone, but there are some people who are filming this stuff and moving in the room. So you have an energy. It's not the same energy that you had in the real live concert, but you have it. What was for me really difficult, that there were no applause.
Yes.
And I thought about it. It's something that it's from different sides how you can look on that thing, because applause is something when you think, oh, it was good. It's like, thank you very much, or I liked it. Of course, the public applause you. If you're not good as well, they applaud just because it's...
But it's still thank you. Like,
but it's
thank you for performing for us,
yes,
right?
And the other way, what I thought for me was very interesting.
applause is for me for a little small pause. The moment when you can stand, you can bow, you can, and it's like something, the change of the position, and then you sit again and open your scores. And that it was
a
not
small break,
a small
relax.
break. Yes, and we didn't had it. So after 1 hour, you are completely exhausted because you're like all the time like in this energy, and there is no moment when you can do this thing.
So I think we discussed today quite a lot of topics. I hope that, of course, it was interesting for you guys. And again, thank you so much, Linda, for coming here. And I really hope that we will record something again in the future, maybe here in Hamburg or somewhere else. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye.
Bye.